You look like I said something awful.
I'm sorry. It isn't awful.
You don't have to decide to pack your bags and leave with me the minute they open that door. Just tell me if you feel there's a chance.
A chance we could really be married and happy at the same time?
Happier than we are apart. Yeah.
I don't think we could go 24 hours without a battle.
We've done pretty well while we've been down here. That's because we've finally been honest with each other. No, you've always been honest with me. I'm the one who couldn't admit that I was hurting and needed you and was scared to death that you'd leave me. You tried to make me open up every way you could, and then some.
I don't want you to praise me or feel guilty.
I am guilty. I wrecked the marriage.
You forced it to end. But the truth is, it almost never went smoothly. We had little fights and big fights and silent fights and struggles of one kind or another just about all the time.
We're both pretty strong personalities, Mary.
Yeah, but my personality doesn't want a lifetime at war.
Well, looking back on it now, it seems to me that most of the war was inside of me.
Not always.
Most of the important stuff, the big things. Think about the kids. You guessed my problem long before I knew what it was. I didn't want to share you. I was afraid that I'd lose you if there was somebody else. I knew that sometimes, but I couldn't say it out loud, so I just kept quiet, and I got mad and ran right into the old brick wall every time.
That's the way I am.
That's the way I was. Well, let's be honest. That's the way I'm beginning to not be.
That is an amazing statement.
Why is it the more I say, the sadder you seem to get?
Jack, I love everything you're saying. But when I think about us together again, it's a dream.
We can make it work.
You need things I can't give.
I need people to love. People who love me.
Not in a marriage
Mary,
where you're crowded.
I'm telling you that a marriage is just what I want. A family. You, our kid, and a life that means something. I went back to being alone and working. I had all the time and space in the world. I hated it.
Listen, I know what the loneliness is like. I get desperate with it, too. But I think we have to get through that. Come out the other side of it. Not turn around and go back.
I spent the better part of the year alone. Completely alone. Completely alone. And this is what I know now. You were mostly right. I was mostly wrong. I'm not asking you to turn around and go back. I'm asking you to start a second time from where we are right now.
Product. Finish.
That's one.
Say I can easily say that without a shadow of a doubt.
Hello? Good morning.
You smell good.
Thank you. I feel good. I just had a shower, slept all night through, and nobody clattered a tray outside my door this morning. How about you?
Not too bad. You must be dying to get out of here.
No. Actually, it's starting to look, homey. Besides, I'm not going anywhere until you do.
You do feel good. I don't know why, but I like it.
So, what are you in the mood for? Talking, listening, business mood, what?
What sort of business?
Well, something a little special. But I don't know if you're up to it, and I want you to tell me if you're not. Royal has gotten that background information on Frank Ryan that you asked for, and he's right outside.
Well, get him in here.
It can wait now.
Now.
Yeah, sure, right.
Royal!
Morning, sir. How are you?
Oh, fine. Yourself?
Very well. Keeping busy.
Royal has been run ragged this week. I don't know how you managed time to do this.
I'd much rather do research than deal with reporters. Now, this may not be everything there is to know on Francis Xavier Michael Ryan, but it must come close.
Why don't you summarize? I'll read the whole thing through later.
Standard biographical information, age, physical description, etc. Born New York City. Parents, Maeve Colery Ryan and John Michael Ryan. Community involvement as a teenager, high school leader, football. Well, we can skip all this. Here. Distinguished service on police force, commendations, and promotion to detective after capture of wanted criminal. Oh, I brought along a copy of the newspaper's coverage of that, where there was a chase and gunfire and so forth. Mr. Ryan and his partner were neighborhood heroes at the time, for a while. Well, law school at night and led a local fight to protect him.
What about personal information? Any trouble, scandals, anything that might hurt him politically?
A suicidal wife, but they're divorced now. Cordelia Reed Ryan. Not much on public record, but what there is interesting. Suicide attempts, 2 of them. She apparently harbored considerable resentment toward Ryan's career. There's a reference to a trip to Boston with Dr. Roger Coleridge, which seems to have been some sort of attempted runaway. Well, she's now married to Dr. Patrick Ryan, brother of Frank. Currently, she's a patient in the psychiatric ward. Possible nervous breakdown.
I'd say Frank's well out of that.
Yes, apparently they split when Mr. Ryan decided to marry the woman who'd been his mistress for several years. Her name is Jillian Coleridge, sister to doctors Roger and Faith Coleridge. She's an attorney for this hospital. Well, other than that, Mr. Ryan's a regular Boy Scout.
Would you say that all of this is commonly known in Riverside?
Oh, yes, there was publicity. That's the reason that Ryan had to drop out of the congressional primary last. And but it didn't seem to hurt his getting reelected to the city council. Seemed to have blown over.
Yeah, from the votes he pulled, I'd say it has.
Oh, the people don't forgive and forget easily. Frank must be quite a man.
What do you think?
I think I'd like to help the councilman plan his future political career.
Royal, why don't you call Mr. Ryan and tell him to come here and meet Bill at the hospital? And thank you for this, your usual impeccable job.
You're excited, aren't you?
Of course I am. This is just the project I've been looking for. Something that'll keep you alert and interested and won't be too exhausting. And Bill, even more important, he's going to make it. I mean, with you, but... What's wrong?
I can't help it, Ray. Any man you get excited about.
Now, you're just being ridiculous.
He's young, he's attractive.
Which is why he's going to make it in politics. Not my type. Besides, I'm already in love with this fantastic man. He's a little possessive, but other than that, not a flaw. The 16-member panel...
Mr. Ryan's here.
Oh, good. Show him in.
Thank you.
Oh,
Hi, Ray.
Frank, it's good to see you.
Thank you. I ran into an old friend of yours, Mike Harley.
Mike Harley?
Yeah.
Still planning my assassination?
I know you didn't say. He is indeed a strange man. I think he's been in the U.S. Attorney's office for about 210 years.
Just about. You've heard all the legends about his temper, I suppose.
Some, but what I'd really love to hear is how that feud got started between the two of you in the first place.
Well, that's no feud. Mr. Harley just has an allergic reaction to Bill. Whenever he sees him, he turns purple and starts snarling, that's all.
Sit down, Frank. I know the dust is still settling from this campaign, but I've been wondering what your plans are for the next one.
For Congress, you mean?
Yes.
I've got all my feelers out. I haven't asked for any commitments yet, but some have been given to me nonetheless, which makes me very happy.
Commitments from whom?
People in the club, some friends on the city council.
Any district leaders?
A few, and one ex-leader who's now a judge.
Like that.
So do I. But you'd like Charlie Ferris anyway, regardless of what job he had.
Ferris. Ferris. Now, that name is familiar. I think there was some mention of him in the newspaper this morning, wasn't there, Bill?
Yes, possibly. Look, darling, as long as Frank is here, I'd like to get along with this.
Oh, sure, of course.
Oh, this sounds kind of mysterious.
No, not at all. Just another unsolicited commitment to your candidacy for Congress. I want to back you, Frank. I want to help you in every way that makes sense. Would you accept a W.P. Woodard endorsement?
Well, that's an unbelievable offer.
Believe it. What do you say?
Look, Bill, I don't know what to say.
You have some reservations. All right, let's talk about them.
Basically, although I'm grateful and amazed, I have to ask you, what do you want from me in return?
Suspicious kid, aren't you?
Well, people do trade favors in politics, don't they? And I'm very careful about that.
Quite right. I don't want anything in return for my support, except a smart, honest candidate. And I think I've got that.
Thank you.
Oh, good. This is going to be as good for us as it will be for you.
Let's hope.
Ray, why don't you make those calls now?
Not this afternoon.
No. In your room, so that we won't disturb you.
Of course. See you soon.
Sure. Two of you make quite a team.
Yes. I always know that I can depend on Ray. Oh, I was going to tell you about my original difference of opinion with Mike and why he turns a dark purple when I come into it.
Ray? I'm sorry, I just came by for a visit.
Hello.
Are you all right?
Yes, Doctor, I'm fine. Just fine.
You're no more fine than I am. Would you like to tell me all about it?
And a half minute. Get your life.
What's wrong with you? Oh, there's not much.
Now.
Oh, there's not much to tell, really. My husband just sent me off to powder my nose. I understand why, and I don't like it. What's wrong with you?
Well, the staff lounge is filled with people from the House Association who are having a meeting about the strike, and I am not welcome. So I had a choice to either take my break in the drug room or here with a friend. Look, if Mr. Woodard had a temper or something, don't let that bother you. It's part of convalescence.
No? No, it's Bill being Bill. Getting possessive and jealous about me with another man. Only now he can't get up, go over, put his arm around me, and show the world that I belong to him, which is all he ever had to do in the past. So, since he couldn't make the move, I had to. Vanished to my quarters.
He had no reason to be jealous? Too personal, I'm sorry.
No, no, it's not. And no, he didn't. Except that he's an older man, married to a much younger wife. It's always been a small problem. Now I'm afraid it's a big one.
But he can't keep you hidden from the rest of the world forever.
I guess I just will have to be very careful about whose hand I shake in public.
That seems that would be terribly lonesome for you.
Loneliness can be handled discreetly. Bill and I have a close, intense kind of relationship. We understand each other. We're think-alikes. So much so it's almost scary at times. It's not father and daughter, but it certainly isn't young lovers either, especially not the past few years.
Since his first heart attack.
The physical relationship isn't what it once was, which is all right. I love him. I've been the best wife I could under the circumstances.
Well, I would say that Mr. Woodard is a very, very fortunate man.
I worked hard on my marriage, the business, and our political organization. I have every intention of staying with him.
Of course. But being banished to your quarters doesn't help very much.
That hurt.
So, don't stay here alone. Come have lunch with me. We'll go to Lem's again.
Lunch, twice in public with a very attractive young man. Asking for trouble.
In private, then. Come over to my place.
Not quite sure I want to do that.
No strings. We'll have a drink, talk some more, whatever you like.
All right. All right.
Next. Take yeah.
Just consider coming back to me. We can leave it at that for now.
Oh, I want to say yes. But I have to use my head.
Can't you do both?
I'm not sure.
Because I've hurt you too much?
Jack, it was a painful, miserable time all around for both of us. You feel mellow now because it's just you and me, the situation you've always liked. But you won't feel mellow outside when other people start getting in the way. Can you see yourself when my father starts to put a little pressure on you?
Well, I couldn't live with him. Not in the same house, but I could see him a couple times a week, visit, and be pleasant, maybe even friendly, depending on how he is.
At best, he would be cold as stone.
Hard part will be sharing the baby with him. I'll do my damnedest, because Ryan should have grandparents, especially she should have your mother. I love your mother.
That's not plain fair.
Sorry.
She loves you, too.
Look, I can't promise that I can manage Johnny right every time. But I do promise that I'll keep the chip off my shoulder. Everything's gonna be okay with your father.
Doubt you'd have to see him more than once a week anyway. Oh, I am doing exactly what I don't want to do. Jack, we can't go over the hang-ups we had and one by one and just eliminate them by talking about them. I can't go through that again. I'd be crazy to leave here carrying 4,000 promises and all kinds of hopes back down to Weehawken Street. I don't want to fall flat on my face. I've been there and I don't like the way it feels. And I never, never want to go through that again. Me or Ryan.
You love me?
Yes.
You want Ryan to love me?
Of course. I'm afraid
Of what?
that you don't really want us. That you think you do now, but deep down,
Deep down, I love you. How can I convince you of that? You want me to move up to Riverside? I'll do that.
you can't give up the apartment.
I can't give up you. I'm serious. I mean, if you want a period of courtship to be sure that I really want you, okay, then you can stay here with your folks and I'll get a place nearby and we can start like that.
That would be awfully silly.
It'd be a beginning. I'll do anything to begin again. Tell me what you want.
I don't know. If we do try again, it should be at Weehawken Street.
Mary.
Yes.